Hi everybody, welcome to Wednesday. That means it's our third maths lesson this week. Let's have a go at starting off like we always start our lessons. Here we go, we'll do some counting. Let's start with 0, here we go. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, let's have a go at doing our tennis game now. Do you want to start today? All right, so what number do you need to start with? That's right, you're going to start with a 0. So remember, I'll go your turn, my turn, and we'll do it just like that, like we're playing a game of tennis. Okay, so you're going to start. You'll start with 0 and I'll go 1. Here we go. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29. Well done. So we made it all the way up to 30. Okay, let's have a look here. All right, I want us to have a think about showing me 5 fingers. Okay, so 5 fingers. Show me 5 fingers. Does it look like this? That's the quick, easy peasy way, isn't it? 1 hand, 5 fingers. Can you show me 5 fingers in a different way? You could do fold 1 down and then have 1 up on the other hand, couldn't you? So 5 and 1. Can you show me another way? So this time fold 2 down and you have 2 up on the other hand. Now sometimes some children like to do this. You can do 3, you've got a 1 and a 1. So there are lots of different ways that you can make 5. Now try this one. Can you show me 7? Show me 7 fingers. I would start with 5 on one hand and then think about how many more I'd need. And it might look a bit like this. 5 on one hand and 2 more. 5, 6, 7. What about 8 fingers? Ooh, we've just had 7 fingers. This is 1 more. What could we do? 5, 6, 7 that we had, and 1 more makes 8. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that, yes. So we've got 5 on one hand and 3 on the other. Okay, oh, last one. Can you show me 6 fingers? What does it look like? It looks a bit like this. It could be 5 and 1 more. Can you show me a different way? You could do the doubles. So you could have 3 and 3, couldn't you? 3 and 3, that makes 6. And there are other ways that you can find it as well. Okay, here's the number 7. This is the number 7 on Numicon. And I want to know, what is 1 more? So I've got 7 here. I'm going to put 1 more in there. What number does it make? Shout it out. Did you say 8? If you did, you're right. There we are. That's the number 8, just so that we can check. Now then, next one. What's this one? It's the number 4. And 1 more makes 5. Here we are, let's check. There we go. Right. We've seen this one before. What's this number? It's the number 8. And what's one more than 8? 8 and one more makes 9. And here's the number 9 numicon on there as well. Right, now then look at these sweet jars. Oh, I'll just shuffle over this way a little bit. There we go. Look at these jars filled with bubblegum. They're in order, but one of them is in the wrong place. Can you spot which one it is? So we've got the full jar, we've got an empty jar, we've got a half full jar, and there we are, it's a nearly empty jar as well. Which one do you think is in the wrong place? Let's have a look. Ooh, I think actually it might be this one. Oh dear. Right, now I want us to have a little think about things that happen in the day. So here we are, look. What's happening in this picture? Look closely. He's waking up, isn't he? All right, so the little boy there, he's waking up in bed. Okay, now have a think about this one down here. What's the little boy doing now? He's eating his breakfast, isn't he? And then last of all, what's happening here? Can you see? Little boy is going to school. And I think these things that you might do on any other day of the week. I'm going to think about which ones I might do in what order. What's the first thing I do in the morning? I need to wake up, don't I? So I think this one is going to be my first picture. I'm going to put it just there. Now, have a little think. What might I do next? I've just woken up. What am I going to do next? I'm going to eat my breakfast, aren't I? That happens next. And then I'm going to go to school. So there we are. First, I wake up. Then I have my breakfast. And next, I go to school. Here we are. First. Then. Oh, I've put later. Okay, so I've put those in the order that they'd happen in the day. First I wake up, then I have my breakfast, and later I go to school. Okay, let's look at these pictures again, shall we? We've got some new ones now. Here we are. Oh, lying in bed. Oh, having a bedtime story. Here we go. Oh, sitting down, about to start, it looks like a school dinner. And then here we are, look, lots of children all playing together. Can you have a little think? If you had to put them in the right order for how they happen in the day, which one might you do first? Shout it out. Is it dinner? Is it a bedtime story? Or is it playtime? I think it might have been the dinner first. I think that dinner might be the first thing that I would do out of those three. Then I think it's going to be playing with all of my friends. And then last of all, a bedtime story. So here we are. First, I will have my dinner. Next, I will play with my friends. And after that, at the end of the day, I'll have my bedtime story. Okay, now look at these pictures. I wonder if we can put these 5 pictures in the right order from the day. Let's have a look and see what we've got. We've got somebody having a bath. Somebody fast asleep. Here we are. Oh, family all having dinner together. Then we got a story at school, and then playing in the park. I'm going to let you have a little think about which one might come first, and then you can think about all of the others and put them in the right order. So have a think and then see if you agree with how I put them in the right order. Let's have a look at them again. Bath time, bedtime, dinner time, story time, and playtime. Have a think. Pause the video and I'll be back in a moment. Okay? Hello again. All right. So, which one did you put first? See if you agree with me when I put them in the order that I think they might happen in the day. I think that we might have story time first out of all of those. And then after story time, I think maybe a playtime as well. I think having a sleep, that's going to be the very last thing that I do in the day. And maybe just before I go for my bedtime, I might have a nice bath. And I've put tea time just there. So I think that in the order of the day, first of all, I would have story time. And then I would have playtime. After that, I would have dinner time or tea time. Next, I'd have my bath time. And then later on, I'm going to go to bed. Did you agree with my order? Okay, I think that's what some children might say, but you might have said them in a different order. Okay, here we are. Here's the young man. Oh, it's waking up. I can see that the cockerel is going cock-a-doodle-doo. So it's time to wake up, and he's going, oh. But I want you to have a little think. Can you think and tell me what might happen before I wake up and what might happen after I wake up? Have a little think. If you've got a grown up there, you could talk about it as well. So when you first wake up in the morning, what were you doing before and what might you do after? Have a little think, all right? I'll pause the video and then you can come back in a moment, okay? What did you think you might do? Let's have a look. Before, there we are. I think that maybe you might have been fast asleep in your bed. There we are, look, fast asleep, and you don't know what's happening when you're asleep, do you? And I think maybe after, I might have been brushing my teeth. But I bet you came up with some other ideas as well. You can tell me all about your ideas, about what you think you might be doing after you wake up. Now, here are some words, all right? Can you try and think of some different things that you might do using these words? You might use the word first or soon. You might say before. You could say later on or next. Now is a good one. You might say then. You could say last. And you could say after or after that. So I might say, first, I come to school. Next, I get my classroom ready for the children. And then after that, I open the door and let the children in. And that's the order that my morning is, isn't it? I might say, before I come to school, I have my breakfast. Now, I am teaching the children at school. Last of all, I go home. So see if you can use some of those words when you're talking to try and put things in the right order. Okay, that's the end of today's lesson. So I'll see you again for tomorrow on Thursday. Have a lovely time, everyone, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Goodbye.